Yeah. Is this on? So, this message is for all my generational curse breakers to basic. I had to turn that light on. Okay. This message is for all my generational curse breakers to basically tell everybody keep your head up, keep continuing to push forward, keep working on yourself and do not give up. And the reason why I'm making this message is because I know a lot of people are dealing with mental health issues, healing from trauma, tapping into what specific issues that you have in regards to the level of trauma let me move this over, you have to heal from within yourself. Not only people from narcissistic family systems, but just people in general that have a certain level of trauma from their upbringing or a certain level of trauma from their relationship or just a certain level of trauma from whatever. It could be a job, it could be whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I specifically wanted to, highlight everybody, but I really want to focus on the black sheep, the scapegoats, not only because I am one as well, but a lot of people that follow me are black sheep scapegoats, truth tellers. Um, and even if you ask a lot of therapists that specialize in narcissistic abuse, they'll say that the hardest role to heal from in a narcissistic family system is the scapegoat. You feel what I'm saying? So, because they get the brunt of all of the pain. So, to specifically speak to my scapegoats, I want to say continue to push forward. I want to say please work on yourself consistently. And the reason why I'm making this message so important, not that anybody else can't commit S. I won't say the word on here because I feel like it's like if I put this video on TikTok, they're gonna take it down. But I'm not saying that other people who have, issues within their lives or certain levels of trauma can't commit. Um, but the reason why I'm highlighting that is because, like I said, these individuals get the brunt of the pain. You feel what I'm saying? Especially come from these families being attacked by so many instances in this articles online as well as on Reddit. I'm going to put up all of the different things online where, people attempted as, you know what I'm saying? People wanted to unalive themselves. People wanted to end their lives because of all the pain that they've gotten, all of the trauma that they got. And a lot of people don't know which way to go. A lot of people don't know, they have so many different things that if you write down all the issues that you have, and there's levels to the severity of the trauma that they have. But um, because sometimes the roles switch and stuff like that within these dynamics. But it's just very common. And I've talked to friends that were life coaches and stuff like that, but it's just very common for the scapegoats, black sheep, truth tellers to either put themselves in a position to where they are unalived by someone else because you become vulnerable, you become a target in a sense. And I don't mean this on like obviously it's a spiritual element to it, but I don't mean this on like a magical whatever. You become a target because you're literally conditioned to blame yourself. You're literally conditioned to accept toxic behavior, unless you're super defiant like me, you know what I'm saying? You're literally and I feel like most scapegoats, because they become the truth tellers, typically most scapegoats, black sheeps, are defiant, but still ingrained inside of you, you're used to being around toxic cluster B narcissistic individuals who don't want to work on themselves. So you go into jobs, you go into partnerships, you go into the neighborhood, you just surround yourself around people who don't want what's best for you. You become too forgiving. Some of us become chronic people pleasers. There's a lot that goes into it that will put yourself in harm's way in general. But this is just me telling everybody to keep pushing forward. I know it's not easy. I know a lot of us um are suffering from a lot of pain, especially when it comes to these situations. Like this is no game, but um there's been people who committed as wanting to unalive themselves. There has been people who've been unalived by, a friend or maybe they were permanently damaged. Maybe they were unalived by, a partner, their partner's new partner. Now that can happen to anybody, but I'm just saying when you become a scapegoat, a black sheep, you become more vulnerable to these things because You normalize them because you don't realize you're being gaslit. You don't realize you're dealing with people that you really need to just step away from. Um, so I want to encourage y'all to work on yourselves. I want to encourage y'all to keep tapping into the each things that you have a problem with and within your life that you feel like is tearing you down, and don't give up, because I know, especially those who went no contact, I can definitely relate to this. When you separate, you're gonna have a lot of emotions to work through. You're gonna be alone. You 9 times out of 10 gonna run into some other people who operate within those same patterns that was within your family system. You know what I'm saying? And that could put you in any situation. It could be detrimental to you. You could come across a narc or borderline or whatever, sociopath, coworker. You sitting here, you be, you know what I'm saying? You be too nice to them, and then next thing you know, they that could lead to something toxic. You feel what I'm saying? I've been, and I'm not saying these things like hypothetical. I'm saying that I've, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get unalived or nothing like that. I'm here, obviously. But what I'm saying is, you could put yourself in some situations because you're used to being around these things. And it can also put you in the mind frame of like, God dang. But you got to tap into that resilient side of you and keep going. We don't want you unalived. We don't want you committing as we don't want you giving up, because like somebody said in one of these comments that I'm gonna put on here, you don't want to give those that try to tear you down the satisfaction, even if you get unalived, or like some people pass away from like alcohol abuse or stuff like that, but it comes from the fact that they were treated a certain way for so long, and it's ingrained into you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people notice something about you, especially as a scapegoat or a black sheep or a truth teller, and they deliberately want to attack it, especially if they come from a dysfunctional family. That's why you go out into the world and you run into people that resembles people within your family, and you become the target again until you truly work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And tap out of um the things that are harmful for you in regards to dealing with other people. Set boundaries, love yourself, care for yourself, separate yourself from situations you don't need to be around. Don't argue with people who just gonna gaslight you and be passive aggressive, because it's a waste of time. You feel what I'm saying? But I just wanted to say that in regards, because I know for a fact, like I consistently work on myself every day, every day, every day. You know what I'm saying? I just hold up. I just bought um every day. I'm trying to find a way to better myself and stuff like that. I just bought a calendar, a planner. I got some pens. Oh snaps! Making noise. I got some pens, and then this is going to be like my new journal. I had another journal when I was at the other place, but dang, it's ironic. This is the new year, but it's not new year, new me. It's new year, same me. We just turning up a little bit, but yeah, this is for all my scapegoats, black sheep, truth tellers specifically. Anybody that's dealing with trauma, absolutely. I feel like you can have a certain level of trauma as well, but I focus on these individuals specifically because I come from that, and I feel like I said in my intro on YouTube, God put us through these. God put us through these things so we can help other people. Like, just like Jesus Christ was a sacrifice. Not saying that I'm on the level of Jesus Christ or any of us is or are. I just feel like it's our duty to help other people, especially if they've been through similar situations. But everybody, keep pushing forward, keep working on yourself, keep doing what's best for you, and do not give up. Do not unalive yourself, and try your best not to put yourself in situations where you could end up not being here no more. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is a spiritual warfare. We got these gaslighters, we got these passive aggressive people, we got these people trying to tear you down, and you got to be aware of it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm different, you different, we different. It's your boy Josh Different. I'm out.